Okay, here we have a battle between myself and SkyNetONM. Send in my Azalf lead, he sends in a Weavile anti-lead. Switch out, go to bronze on here to take the predicted fake out. Sends in Heat Rotom here, I use Gyro Ball, maybe I was hoping the Weavile would stay in and taunt me, but doesn't do too much. We both do a double switch here, he sends Rotom out for Hip on top, I send bronze on for Petron. As you can see, it wasn't exactly a favourable situation, so I switch back to bronze on, and the Mug Punch doesn't do too much. Sends back out the Oven Rotom, use Stealth Rock here. Stayed in here to take the overheat, and I was banking on 60 accuracy of Hypnosis, which hits, so hopefully they will keep Heat Rotom out for the rest of the match. Switches it back out, sends in Swampert. Gyro Ball doesn't do too much, obviously. I'll switch out here and go to Vaporeon. I know from previous experiences that Swampert can't do too much to me, and I can probably 3-hit KO with Surf. Assuming it stays in, it doesn't stay in, he sends in his Hitmontop. His Surf does about 40% damage, so another 2 hits may be able to drop it. He has other ideas and Toxics me, so my staying power with Vaporeon is drastically reduced. I use Wish here just in case I could get in a sweeper and keep it at full health. Sends out a Scissor, I'll use Surf again. Does a rather large amount of damage, and unfortunately my Wish is wasted. Uses U-turn here. Judging from the fair amount of damage he does, I can safely say it's choice banded. So U-turn that to his Weavile, and even with the Stealth Rock damage, Surf will not KO. So what he'll do now here is he'll fake out and he'll have the poison finish me off, and I'm not going to save Vaporeon, I'm going to let it die and get free switch in for my remaining 4 Pokemon. But I no longer have any walls, so I'll have to go offensive for the rest of the match. He taunted, maybe he was hoping I was Swords Dance and take the opportunity. I'm not, I'm a choice bander, so U-turn takes out the Weavile and I get Azalf in. And even with the broken sash I should be able to do something here. But I'll switch out here just in case it had Sucker Punch or Bullet Punch. Prediction was correct, it does have Sucker Punch. And I'll do I'll attack here, put a big enough dent in it for one of my remaining sweepers to knock it off. Still, Earthquake doesn't do too much. The second Mug Punch finishes me off, and leftovers damage will take him back over 50%. Go to Scissor here, hopefully I was hoping he'd stay in and have a priority war, but he doesn't. He goes to his Rotom, which is an intelligent move. I use Bullet Punch, even resisted it does a large amount of damage, and the second Bullet Punch finishes it off. I'll stay in here against his Scissor and use Bullet Punch to get the KO. He has to superpower me, and of course if he superpowers I use the priority move. I go first and I'll kill him anyway. So he uses his own move, takes me to about 50%. Actually less than that. And my Bullet Punch finishes the Scissor. I retreat against his Skarmory, uses Spikes and I get Hetron in. Now he goes to Swampert. I Lava Plumed here, hoping for the 30% burn chance. Didn't get it. I'll switch out, go to Azalf here. Was very, very lucky here, as you'll see in a moment. I'll I'm left with 1 hit point here and the chance to explode, so does the smart move, sends in his Skarm Ring. I exploded anyway. And it takes to about slightly over 25% health, 30% health. Send in my Mixments here. I'll Fire Blast. Get the kill on Skarm Ring, so that's that wall out of the way. Sends in his Swampert here. I'll Draco Meteor here. It's the strongest move I've got. And judging does a fair amount, but not as much as what I thought it would. I'm suspicious. I believe it might have some special defense, or maybe a special defense boosting nature. So I'll go to Sizzle here, and what I'll do is I'll U-turn out to Hetron. So that takes down his Swampert, but unfortunately due to the spikes, Sizzle won't survive another switch-in, so it actually goes down to the wire. If his Mark Punch can kill me, I lose. It doesn't kill me, 13 hit points, and I respond with an Overheat, which wraps up the match. So it was a close game, well played by Sky, goes down to the wire. So I look forward to our next match. Sky's got quite a few videos on here, so there's his where his vids are.